Welcome to the Real Academy. I am Luis Bernal, and today I will present you two new innovations that are transforming surgical preparation: RealSpine Deformity and RealSpine Thoracolumbar. This is our RealSpine Deformity simulator, specifically designed for training in scoliosis correction. Experience unprecedented realism with the only simulator that lets you fine-tune multiple surgical strategies, capturing both translational and angular corrections with stunning precision. It could even incorporate features such as bleeding for a complex immersive experience. And this is our RealSpine Thoracolumbar simulator. It's a model for posterior decompression and fixation of the thoracic and the lumbar sacral segments, 18 operator levels from T1 to S1. What makes this simulator special? In the realism and versatility. First, both devices maintain exact haptic dimensions and real patient scales, offering an authentic tactile experience that translates the complexity of the operation room into a controlled educational environment. Second, train like you are in the operation room. Practice pedicle screw fixation with models fully compatible with navigation and robotics for unmatched surgical precision. This guarantees training conditions practically identically to those of real surgical practice. Backed by over a decade of innovation, our simulators reflect unmatched expertise in haptic precision, anatomical accuracy, and the demands of minimal invasive spine surgery. The real challenge was transferring all this expertise to the field of spinal deformities. In conventional minimal invasive surgery, we don't usually encounter the complex bone deformities that characterize cases like scoliosis. This forced us to undertake an intensive learning and adaptation process. All these models are based on real patient cases. For us, it was essential that they could faithfully represent the complexity of a real operation. We didn't want simple approximation. We sought to capture every relevant detail for educational purposes. This deformity model is especially based on a case of a young woman with a scoliotic deformity that required surgical intervention. Her case perfectly represents the challenge that surgeons regularly face, making it an excellent starting point for our development. Validation was not limited to the work to our engineers and designers. Expert surgeons were involved in every stage of the development to ensure that the highest anatomical realism. Special thanks to Dr. Frios Miyanji for his invaluable support and guidance. This collaboration process allows us to create models that respond precisely to interventions, offering the same resistance and behavior that we will define in the operation room. During development, we confronted the specific challenge of multi-dimensional correction simulation. We achieved a model that realistically represents both translational correction but angular correction, essentially elements in the deformity surgeries. The benefits of these simulators are multiple and transformative for different actors in medical ecosystems. Number one, for surgeons, they represent an invaluable opportunity to improve the preparation of complex cases. They can analyze all the particular challenge of the operation before facing it in the operation room, defining innovative strategies for correction under conditions practically identical to the real ones. These models really facilitate the process of communication and information with the patient, for example. Now they can explain in detail to a patient what they want to achieve with the surgery using a visual and tangible model, which significantly increase the understanding and comfort with the procedure. 2. The medical companies find in this simulator an ideal platform to demonstrate the advantages of the technologies and implants in realistic scenarios without having to wait for an application in the operation room. 3. For hospitals, the economic benefits are substantial. Better planning and operations and implants leads to a significant reduction in cost. By precisely planning which instruments and implants will be needed, resource management is optimized. Flexibility is another revolutionary aspect. These simulators can be used practically everywhere, inside or outside of the hospital. This facility also, for example, the training of the complete surgical teams when they want and when they want. 4. In the field of research, our simulators eliminate biases by providing controlled and completely reproducible conditions, allowing comparative studies with high scientific value. The RealSpine simulators are fundamental for attracting and training the new generation of surgeons in the field of scoliosis, accelerating their professional development in this demanding specialty. I invite you to personally experience these simulators at booth 33 during the Global Spine Conference, which will be held in May 28 to May 31 in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. There, you can personally experience the realism of these models, feel the haptics of the bone and the difference of tissues. You can also practice the correction of the simulations. Thank you for your attention. Don't forget to subscribe to the Real Academy for more cutting-edge educational content in spine surgery.